Hey everyone, this is Sean with the Secrets to the Rise of the Ginger Count channel. I'm doing a quick update here on April 9th, 2020. Reason being is because today I had to do grocery shopping and my experience at the store basically led me to have a panic attack. Mostly because of people not honoring the distancing, people blocking aisles and lanes and not giving you any room to breathe. Just a semblance of complete obliviousness to being in the fact that we are all in a pandemic at the moment, and you're supposed to be keeping distancing space between you, if not just to protect yourself, but to protect others, because other people can get sick, and it's great if you're the person who's invincible and you can do whatever you want, but there's a lot of people who aren't invincible, and we are seeing that in the news and updates with doctors and nurses who are dying, bus drivers who are dying, people who are on the front lines every day dying because people are not understanding or comprehending distancing or understanding that your needs or wants do not supersede the rights of other people's health and safety. But anyway, so as you can tell, my anxiety and stuff just went crazy. Basically, when I finished my adventure in the store, I ran to my car and basically had a breakdown, a super high anxiety panic attack, and it took a couple minutes to get myself together, drive home, and I ended up doing my bike routine for an hour, and that helped ease some of my anxiety and tension and stress, I'm very grateful for that. But then it just really hit home. Like, this is my experience of only doing grocery shopping once a week. I do not understand or fathom how people are on the front lines every day, hours and hours at a time, dealing with a portion of the public who are just oblivious or ignorant or at worst selfish in how they treat others. And I say to anyone who's on the front lines, I don't care what your job is, what the so-called status or prestige level is. If you're on the front lines and you're keeping stuff going for us so we can be safe at home and have supplies and be safe, you are heroes. Doctors and nurses, of course, anyone in the medical field, EMTs, police, firefighters, military, transit drivers, delivery drivers, anyone who's or caregivers, anyone who is having to deal with the public and a portion of the public who are ignorant and selfish and the worst of our species, you are heroes. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you are doing and what you are sacrificing every day for the rest of us. And I just wish that there would be more respect and there would be more kindness and gratitude shown for you and what you're doing for us. Because it sure feels, and I know that there's people doing great things to show their gratitude and trying to help these people, and that's awesome. We need more of that. We need more and more of that. But what I'm talking about is the worst people, who are the selfish and ignorant people who the only thing that matters seemingly is that they get what they want, and it doesn't matter what happens to anyone else as long as they get what they want. And that is irritating and frustrating and so very sad, because the people who are sacrificing themselves and literally dying to keep stuff going for us deserve better. Their families and their loved ones deserve better. They deserve to have been respected and to be kept safe, and to not have idiot people who are, whether they're spreading hate and hoax shit online, or they're going to the stores face to face, getting in the face of people because, haha, it's funny, it's hilarious, this is so hilarious, I'm gonna post my funny video doing this. Like, no, that's not funny, it's not intelligent, you're not witty and like a beacon of hope in our time. You are the absolute worst of our species at this point, and it's absolutely frustrating and irritating that what seemingly happens, and again, this is just my perspective, I'm not saying it's anyone else's, but it feels like that The people who sacrifice and do everything to do what is right and be good suffer the most. The people who are the most selfish and the most ignorant and most hateful and greedy and just vile among us seem to be never ending in receiving rewards for what their actions are. Whether this reality or this world, it feels that sometimes it's a hell dimension when you see what's happening. And I know part of it is just perspective, and I know that you have to spin things and be able to see that it's not the way it is, but it sure does feel very overwhelmingly like that. And it doesn't help my anxiety, it doesn't help my depression, and it doesn't help me reconcile or understand things. And again, this wasn't to be a rant about that, but it's just, I want to say, please people, be more considerate, be better. We can be better. It's not that hard. These people on the front lines deserve better. They deserve far better from the people that they're giving themselves and sacrificing themselves for. They deserve better. And to anyone who's lost a loved one through this pandemic because of their sacrifice and the amazing heroism of these people, I'm so sorry for your loss, and I wish that things had been better and different for you. And I say to the people who are still spreading lies and spreading hate and spreading all kinds of bullshit, and who have no concept of anything outside of their little bubble, you know what? Get your shit together. You know, if there's ever going to be a point that martial law happens, it's because the idiot people who are so concerned about their own rights and that their rights supersede everyone else's rights to be healthy and be safe, those are the people that end up leading to situations for martial law or worse. Right? I don't advocate for martial law, but there's a point where basically assuming that people are going to do the best doesn't work. People are dying because of it. And it's just very sad and scary that some people can't get their stuff together and try to actually show an ounce of humanity to others around them. So, anyways, my whole point wasn't that. I apologize for getting so frustrated, but it's just, this is what I'm dealing with in my trying to understand what's going on and the information that's coming through. But the point of this video was not to focus on that stuff, but to focus on the fact that the people who are the frontline people working on the front lines every day, you people are awesome. You people are heroes. And after all of this is done, there should be a change in the shift in the awareness that how much you are worth, how much you're truly worth, and that there should be a new level of respect and compensation for all of you, no matter what your job is. If you're dealing with the public and you're having to interact with the public like this, you deserve better. And your loved ones and your family deserve better too. So, thank you for all that you're doing. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being heroes. And to anyone else who's watching this video, whenever you're watching this, I hope that you are healthy, you are safe, and you are taking care of yourself, and you are taking care of the loved ones with you, if you have loved ones with you. I am sending you all blessings and energies of healing and hope and light and love, that we will all get through this, that no more people have to suffer and die. No more innocents have to pay or sacrifice for selfishness or evil. And I know it sounds naive, and I know it's not how this reality works, but that is my hope, is that somehow, some way, there will be a shift, that humanity will choose a different path, a path of more kindness and compassion and love, as opposed to a path of materialism and greed and hate and division and all this other stuff that seems to be ever prevalent. It has been ever prevalent in our history. But anyways, I hope that you're safe. I hope you're taking care of yourself. And I hope that whenever this is all over, that we all can embrace a new, better world for all of us, for us humans, for animals, for nature, for all of us, because we're all in this together. And we are all one. We are all energy. Whether we see it or not, or understand it or not, we are all energy, and we all deserve to have and live the best and happiest lives and be free of fear and be free of suffering and poverty and all these other things that just are never ending, it seems. Anyways, I've ranted on long enough. I want to say thank you for your time. Thank you to my family and friends for supporting me. Thank you to anyone who has liked any videos or subscribed to my channel. If you would like to like any of my videos or subscribe to my channel, that would be absolutely amazing, and I would be very grateful and thankful for that. But point is, I just hope that you're taking care of yourselves, and I hope that we have some good news coming our way for all of us. And thank you for your time, and take care. And again, Frontline people, thank you for being heroes.